Greetings, my friend. This is Gilles Mancion. I thought I wish you a good day. I have to do this video a bit ahead of time today, but I thought I'd come and just discuss a few thoughts, a few ideas. The first one I wanted to say that yesterday I took my guidance on the wrong side, and so it's God forgive me for that, and because there is a great deal of opportunity and freedom that is before me. I'm not mean to complain about anything, so it's like I'm very happy and content and really privileged to receive this information and to be able to share it with you, to be received. Sometimes I feel maybe I'm a bit ambitious to seek to share so much advanced spiritual concept in a primitive world like ours, but I trust that those who are attracted to my video are able to understand those ideas for this unity of creation, the fifth dimension, the yin and the yang. Within the darkness there is the light, and within the light there is the darkness. Because within God there is, which is inexpressible, unimaginable, there is states of self, of being, that are completely in contradiction, that are completely opposite, and yet within the Creator everything is harmonious. It's always rounded up, always serve the highest good. And so I thank you very much. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I thank you so much for your donation. For it is for me, I'm going to be really preparing for a big change, and having to traverse so many trials and tests really will make me really appreciate the freedom that is to come. The vacation, retrieving my painting, getting a home, getting my cat back, all that, and we have to be ready to assume a position of leadership so we can assist others. For in truth, I was believing that that most of what I was going through as difficulty, although it serves me, everything serves life, was actually personal karma, but it's not. I came to realize it is because of the Archon. We are in this matrix that's ruled by the Archon. We signed a contract with them when we came into this reality. And right now, there's a lot of light workers that evacuated the planet in the 90s because they knew that was going to be too difficult, but some of us stayed here. We decided we're going to stick around. And right now, they're really in a state of desperation because there is this great awakening of humanity, and they're really attacking really hard all of those through so many means, as administration, finances, psychic attack, all the time. So, because they are everything, all the Christos group, the Christos, those, because the Christ, the sovereignty, is our cosmic identity, and those who are trying to bring the light and the enlightenment are seen as an opposing force to those who are controlling the matrix. So we want to send them love and light, and to say the Creator loves them, and they will find other ways to express their creativity. And but they're creating a lot of obstacle and material difficulty. Yet when we tune in, because they're only going to use what our weakness, our pain, whatever, to manipulate something to keep us down. But or even the other situation. But as we elevate ourselves, we become completely out of their grasp. It's like we have to hold on long enough to be in this higher state, and because their agenda is this complete Armageddon, the total destruction of the world, and that was the agenda of the globalists, which will not work because it is past. They could have done that before 2012. Now it's like the window of opportunity has passed. They know that, but they're still holding on. And they're trying to push all the light workers, all the Christos group to exhaustion, to try to keep them dry and alone, and really deprive them of resources and so on. Also understanding that all those who are playing the role of the dark on the earth stage are just puppets of them, and they're just puppets. They're just sometimes they're clones. Sometimes all that will come to sometimes they're programs, or they're just. They just so we have to hold on to our spiritual foundation, our belief, our connection to the Creator, to keep that very solid, our divine truth, and then they will lose the grip they have upon us. It's like this karma is fabricated by AI, and true, it is not natural karma. It is an AI fabricated experience. So just do not take it seriously. Just focus on joy, and so. So I also wanted to say to let go of all the idols, the idols, the spirit, the archangels, the masters. They're not object of worship. They are friends and teachers that will lead us back to the source. Go directly to God, the first source, the great source, and for any true beings that are into the higher light will not try to determine to force an outcome, but a lot of people can be manipulated, believing they're connecting to a being of light when actually they're manipulated into something else. So just the beings of light do not manipulate. They see where you're at, and they will provide the guidance within the cosmic law, and so they're all in assistance to bring you back to your own empowerment. But they will not impose or dictate or anything like that, or want to be worshipped. It's like only God needs to be worshipped. And so I wanted to say that there is a great deal of manipulation, like two sides, the truth is like there's a great deal of manipulation. It's like the agent of the darks continue to shift their lies in order to hope to get out of whatever, but people are too awakened now. So, but it's good to bring about peace, to send light, this light of God, and to send this light of God into areas that may be in conflict. Spirit says it's really appeasing people. It's like yesterday I was in the astral plane, and I was first some in Africa, and there were some people, warriors and so on. They were looking at me. I'm French, and it's like France is not really welcome. I said, well, not all France, not all the people of France are enemies of Africa. And so I send them some light, and then I get some smiles, which was nice. And so I'm not going to go too much into that. But it is not easy. It is not easy to express very advanced truths. But it's part of my mission here to express what I have. It's just when I'm going to come into the public life, I'm going to put all this advanced teaching into a series of books, if God lends me life to do that and energy to do that. But also than that, I'm probably going to take gloves to be really to slow down in the frequency of my teaching. For a lot of people will not be able to shift into this realm of light, this fifth dimension. But as eternal being, we're not in a hurry. Each soul, there are souls that still have much to learn in 3D or in 4D. And so it's like, but for us, we really want to return to a higher estate, this realm that we're one with the source. For the card of the day is flexibility, and that's the one I pulled. So just stay flexible, just remain flexible in relationship to what is what life is, but continue to determine, to call on, to choose your life, to ask a creator, to ask life to make it so, to dictate. Eventually we'll be able to create as will. But we need a lot of self-confidence and remove all of the blockages that could still be in the way. Well, I'm going to finish with a song. Thank you so much for listening. It's an old song. It talks about, I hope I'm not going to be misunderstood. It goes like this. The song of, I think it was Billie Holiday, no, but not Billie Holiday, Nina Simone who first sang this song. It goes like this. Baby, do you understand me now? Sometimes I feel a little mad. Well, don't you know no one alive can always be an angel? When things go wrong, you've seen some bad. But I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. If I seemed edgy, I want you to know that I never meant to take it out on you. Life has its problem, and I've got my share. And that's one thing I never meant to do, 'cause I love you. Oh baby, don't you know I'm just human, and I've got thoughts like any other man. Sometimes I find myself alone and regretting some foolish things I've done. But I am just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. If I seemed edgy, I want you to know that I never meant to take it out on you. Life has its problem, and I've got my share. And that's one thing I never meant to do, 'cause I love you. Oh baby, don't you know I'm just human, and I've got thoughts like any other man. And sometimes I find myself alone and regretting some foolish things I've done. But I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. 'Cause I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. Well, eventually we want to remove the edge, so we are completely rounded up. There is no more anything that can bring us out of ourselves. It's like we can find, to find this inner peace is really the most precious gift. I'll finish with a few cards. Card of the day is the judgment. Trust there is a judgment at the end of time, not to punish, but to separate, to the just and the unjust, the truth and the lie. Everything will be made clear. Trust your creator. The highest wisdom is joy, to find what brings you joy, to continue to cultivate those things, the people that bring you joy, the things that bring you joy. What needs to be understood is the choice. We always have the choice, the higher choice, the middle choice, or the lowest choice. We'll learn something from every choice, but sometimes we want to make that higher choice, the choice of joy, the choice of freedom, the choice of sovereignty. Although sometimes we've been attacked all the time by those AI intelligence or whatever, those dark matrix is very challenging. But we are the one, and to be the one, to be the energy, the cause of love, the experience of love, the effect of love, and the effect of light and love, and sovereignty also, not to be weak, not to be just to hold strength within yourself. And the outcome will be work. There's going to be so much work. It is the key that opens the door. It is really there's going to be work to serve the humanity, but also to serve our own evolution process, and to continue to cultivate this sense of connection, to serve society in a way that is fully fulfilling. And so that is really what we seek, is to find the highest level of service, and leadership will come. Spirit is informing me, there's no way around it. We're not here to seek power, but we're here to serve, and the best way to serve at some point will be to lead. So, but it is not just let yourself be led to that, and do not say, I am the leader. It's like, this is over. It's like, it's not the ego that needs to lead. It is the inner self, the higher self that wants that wants everybody else to follow that pilot, that will of God, that intuition, that spirit that is bringing a new spirit and renaissance into this world. I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai Salat.